Before we begin, we'd like to welcome Brittany and their children, Adeline, Vivian, and Ace. Nate's father and mother, Patrick and Grace Lowe. His father and mother-in-law, Chief Petty Officer Michael and Tracy Skinner, and Colonel Spear, who joins us on the stage today. Nate has been deployed throughout the Middle East multiple times, initially serving as a field artillery officer in the 82nd Airborne Division Airborne from 2008 to 2012 prior to being selected for Special Forces training. He served in 5th Special Forces Group from 2015 to 2018 and is currently a student at the Command General Staff Officers Course at Fort Leavenworth, Kansas. Upon completion, Nate will return to 5th Special Forces Group in June of 2019. This I'm going to turn it over to retired Chief Petty Officer Mike Skinner.
Attention to orders. The Secretary of the Army has reposed special trust and confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, and professional excellence of Nathaniel P. Lowe. In view of these qualities and his demonstrated potential for increased responsibility, he is therefore promoted in the United States Army to the grade of Major, effective 1 November 2018, signed Mark T. Esper, Secretary of the Army.
Solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
that I will defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
and I will do true faith and allegiance to the same.
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
Take this obligation freely
I take this obligation freely
and without further ado, without mental reservation
without mental reservation
and purpose of election.
or purpose of evasion.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Join me in welcoming our new major in the Armed Forces, Nathaniel Lowe. He's going to say a few words.
First of all, thank you, Tim, VFW Post 976 in the city of Troy, or the Mayor Acolyte, for allowing me to this rare opportunity to experience this with my family and your community, particularly on today, marking the 100th anniversary of the end of World War I. I'd be remiss if I didn't thank God. He's provided me with an amazing family, and provides a profession that allows me to travel the world, have some great adventures. But most importantly, allows me to lead and serve with America's finest service members, and that's really what makes this profession truly unique, and what drives me to continue. To my wife, Brittany, you're my best friend. You've seen me at my worst, you've seen me at my best, and regardless, you always motivate me to try to be a better man for you and our amazing kids. To my children, Vivian, Adeline, and Ace, you guys, you always make me remember to see the good in the world, regardless where I'm at. To my parents, Patrick and Grace, thank you for always encouraging me throughout my life, whatever I've chosen to pursue. My in-laws, Colonel Retired Spear, thank you again for re-administering the oath today. Mike and Tracy, Roxanne, and Joe, Caitlin and Robbie, and Travis. You know, you guys taking a tremendous burden off of me when I have to deploy. I always know Brittany and the kids are well taken care of, regardless where I'm at and if I can't be there for them. To the leaders and soldiers of 5th Special Forces Group, it's been a truly remarkable experience the last 3 years, and I'm incredibly excited to return to the regiment later this year. And finally, I'd like to take a moment to thank some of my brothers in arms that unfortunately are no longer with us. First of all, starting off with Master Sergeant John Dunbar. I met John in 2008 going through Ranger School as a young lieutenant. I believe he was a staff sergeant in the 82nd Airborne at the time. And you know, he showed me what it meant to be a true leader in small units. We wouldn't cross paths again until about 10 years ago, earlier this year. Unfortunately, John passed away conducting counterterrorism operations in the Middle East, in the same theater I was at the time. And I'd also like to take a moment to talk about Sergeants First Class Ryan Gloyer and Steve Cribben, both of who went through the Special Forces qualification course with several years ago. Again, just truly amazing leaders. I've learned a wealth of information from them, and they really show what it means to be a leader in the United States Army. So with that, you know, I pray that I live up to expectations and provide the type of leadership and inspiration to our service members that they truly deserve as I continue my career. Strength and honor to Presto de Bear.
Can I get another round of applause for Major Nate Lowe? All right, this time I would like to call up our guest speaker for today's ceremony, Donnie Clark, a good close friend of mine, former Marine, and a little bit of pain in my butt. But
Mine too, Tim.
Little correction, there are no former Marines. As we're here today, I would like to ask you to indulge me with one thing first.